Good evening. Thank you for tuning into TomsRiver.tv. Tonight, I'm Linda Ritchie. I am the fundraising director for Girl Scouts of the Jersey Shore. And with me tonight, I have several of the alumni members of Girl Scouts of the Jersey Shore. And one of the great things about being a member of the alumni is the ladies get to go back and talk to the girls and get involved in all the young girls and help them with what they need to do in Girl Scouting so that we can build leaders. I have Edie here, and would you please introduce each of yourselves and to our audience, please?
Hi, I'm Edie Poole.
I'm Betty Trevisone.
And I'm Lynn Pine, and I've been a Girl Scout for 45 years. 2 years as a girl, and the rest of the time as an adult scout.
And you, Betty?
38 years combined between as a girl and as an adult. And I am also an outdoor trainer, so I do a lot of training for leaders and with girls.
Okay, and I'm 45 years.
So I don't know. I don't want to add all that up. When somebody adds it all up, let me know how many years I have here. Mine's 22 years, so it's a long time. You have green blood, all of us, right?
Right.
How do you think that we're going to talk a little bit about camp and what you are doing with the girls in camp, and how do you think, what kind of experience do you think the girls will have with when they do camp? Let's start with you, Lynn.
Well, which would you like to know? Day camp, established
Day
camp, or
day
troop
camp.
camping?
The day camp. We have two camps. One is Camp Sacagawea up in Farmingdale, and we have a Camp Amity Acres down in Waretown. So Lynn works the day camp as well as other programs for the girls.
Well, the first year when I first joined the alumni and then I got involved with the day camp here, the first year I went in for just sewing for 1 week, and I had such a good time with the girls. And so the next couple of years I did the whole session, the 8 weeks, 7 and 8 weeks. It's a lot of fun to see the girls work together, learn new skills, try new things, and as in all of Girl Scouting, it's fun, and the camaraderie, and I don't know, it just makes you a kid again. It just makes you feel young again, and you really have a lot of fun, and then on your own experiences they always ask about and everything. So it's good.
And Betty, you have a twofold. I know Lynn has been a trainer as well as Edie has, but you have a twofold. You work with the girls, and right now you're an outdoor trainer as well. So you're teaching the young moms, in most cases, to do outdoor camping, etc.
Yes, we do. We have weekends where we train the adults, and strictly adults, so that the adults will feel comfortable in the outdoors. Because we found if a person has not been a Girl Scout and has not been used to camping, they're kind of hesitant about taking their troops out. So we have a weekend of training for strictly adults so that they can kind of try things on their own, so they don't feel foolish making a mistake in front of the girls. So the adults come across and just love being out in the outdoors, and we really encourage them to come out. And they have such a great time on the adult weekend that they're not hesitant then to bring their girls out to camp. And so the girls really get a great experience when they come into camp.
So as an alumni member, you can still do volunteer work at the camps or do programming for the girls.
Yes, we encourage.
Which is fabulous. That's really good. And Edie?
I've been involved with the other camp, the one in Farmingdale.
Yes, Camp
probably
Sacagawea.
For close to 20 years.
Yes.
When it was volunteer staff and not paid staff, which is a whole different way to run the camp. And I guess right now I go in as the health supervisor during the summer if they have someone down, and go in to do special program if they ask me. But I've been camp director, program director, camp director on many different levels.
That's that green blood thing that I was talking about before. Do you think that Girl Scouting has changed since you were young Girl Scouts?
Not really. I think the values are still there, and the fun is always there.
Right.
And
Yeah, the badges may
Badges
change,
changes,
but
yes.
they needed to
Right, right.
because
We
the girls change.
Right,
Yes.
we're up to date with what's going on, but the bottom line is the promise and the law.
Right.
And the wording in that may change a little bit here and there, but it's still, that's the basic.
Still
part of
comes
Girl
out the
Scouting.
same,
Yes.
and everything they do is based on that.
Yes.
But, and when they're having fun, what do you think is the most fun for them?
I think camping. I
Camping.
think most girls really do enjoy camping. They have a chance to be outdoors, and they can get as dirty as they want. And,
Girls want to be dirty?
Yeah, because if they're brought up in the suburbs, they're on the street. It's different. But here at camp, we encourage them for like the archaeological dig that we might have going on as a program at SAC. The girls are actually digging to try to find some artifacts in bones in the dirt. So we are encouraging the girls to get out there and have fun and really be kids.
Yes.
Right. Well, that's what Amity has, the nice lake with a squishy bottom in some places. And we do seining, try to find fish and things, and they get all excited because even though they're down the shore, a lot of girls don't get a chance to do any kind of fishing or anything.
And a lot of them don't go to the beach.
Right. And they don't go to the beach, too.
And that amazed me when I was
Yes.
Girl Scout leader that
Yeah.
going to Great Adventure was a big deal because their parents didn't take them many times to even
Right.
Great Adventure or to the beach, and you were teaching and the girls could play with each other at the
Right.
same time. They had their peers with
And
them.
especially
like-
swim lessons,
Yes,
because
yes,
some of them
swimming, yes.
don't get lessons, and we
right, yes.
offer swim lessons
Right.
for the girls. So that's great for them to learn. That's a life skill that they can
Right.
use.
So I wanted to ask you also, Lynn. Just recently, in the last couple months in Barnegat, you have started a Daisy to Brownie mixed Girl Scout troop.
Yes.
And we need more leaders and more leaders to come forward to volunteer to work with the girls. And you came forward with Betty Sarah.
Right, right. I've done leadership for a long time, and then got away from that for a while, and so the opportunity came up for me to do this again, and I'm really having a good time with it. I have 1 brownie and 5 daisies, and they're all going to get pinned this Thursday. And
Their investiture.
so I hope more girls will join our troop, and we're going to meet over the summer because we registered so late, and we are all planning on going to day camp together. And I think this is an opportunity for women whose children are grown, and whether they've been in scouting or not, to give scouting a chance, to have new leaders, and not necessarily depend on just moms to do this.
Yep.
That if some of us come forward, it would be great.
Okay, as you can see, the alumni is a whole bunch of different things that they do. If you're interested in joining Girl Scouting as a member, as an adult member, or to be part of the Alumni Association, please call me, Linda Ritchie, at 800-785-2090 at extension 230, and I'll be happy to give you any information that you need. Thank you so much.